Hey love bugs, welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley, and today we'll be slaying a headband wig, but we're gonna make it super fire. This one comes courtesy of Sunbird Hair, and this is a 24-inch water wave headband wig. Here I'm showing you the inside construction of the cap. It included some combs, it included the adjustable strap, and of course the elastic band, and it's gonna have a super snug fit. So from here, I'm going to show you how to install this wig and style it in 5 minutes or less. First step for me is to adjust the straps in the back. I like to take these to the very center to make it as snug of a fit as possible. Then we're going to go ahead and apply the wig to my head. I want to make it super snug, so I'm going to take the elastic band. It has Velcro on either end. I'm going to make that as tight as I can, and then I'm going to pull the back of the actual wig cap on top of it. I'm going to use that comb that's at the very back and hook it into the elastic band. That's going to make it super flat, super snug, and perfect. And now we are ready to style the actual wig. If you are someone who wants to leave your natural hair out, this is the step where you go ahead and adjust the elastic band and make it fit to your head. You can go ahead and style your baby hair, your edges. For me, I'm going to make these two little bangs, if you will, and I'm going to go for like a little Spice Girl look, which is going to be super fun. I'm going to add some sideburns of my real hair, but my actual baby hair I'm going to cover up just because I feel like it's a little too thin to really blend with the actual wig. Again, this one is water wave, 24 inches. It's nice and full. The actual hair is a great texture. It didn't tangle or give me any excess shedding. Didn't have any crazy smells to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Here you see I'm just adjusting the wig. I added the black and white headband wig that they provided because I felt like that went best with my outfit, and kind of played with these little bangs I'm created to see if I wanted to add or take away some hair. I like the fullness of these because it kind of goes with the fullness of the actual hair. Gonna add some mousse and kind of twist them to make a little bit of a nice spiral curl and to kind of train them to clump together since it is, you know, a nice piece of hair. Now that I've got the bangs how I want them, let's work on the rest of the hair. Here's a quick back shot of what the hair looks like from the back, and as you guys can see, it really doesn't need any product at all. I still wanted to put the wig to the test and make sure that, you know, I just want to see how it's going to hold up when you add product. I want to make sure that it doesn't tangle at the nape and all of that. This was filmed about a week ago, and I've been wearing this wig daily, and I'm here to say that this one doesn't tangle. It's no crazy shedding on it. The maintenance on this one is super duper awesome, and I can definitely vouch and say this is a really awesome wig to add to your collection. As I mentioned, headband wigs are perfect for those quick days, especially as a mom or a boss lady on the go. Super easy to put on when you're going to work, when you're going to the gym, if you're staying home to homeschool, even carpooling. I know kids get so embarrassed when you drop them off in your bonnet. This is a quick wig that you can add, you know, and have no problems. I went back with a lot of body mousse because the other mousse was Tresemme, and I like this one more, just so happened. Not really a big deal, but I just wanted to make sure that the actual bangs kind of like clumped together really nicely and made a cute curl, and that definitely helped. Next, I'm going to take my jam and go ahead and style my sideburns. It's always good no matter what hairstyle you're doing when you leave out a little bit of your real hair if you can. It just makes it so much better. And that's pretty much the look. Let me know what you guys think of this one. If you would rock this wig, or would you wear it shorter, longer? Let me know your thoughts. Okay guys, so this one was super easy. I added a little bit of my finesse. I went ahead and added these two little bangs here, and I like the way it came out. So kind of contradicted myself. I told you guys that I wasn't going to be doing the headband wigs as often anymore because I felt like you guys weren't interested in them. Now all of a sudden I'm getting a lot more interest and requests for them, so as long as you guys want them, I'll do them. But I am trying to branch out and get a little bit more creative with my styles. So you guys see with this one, I decided to go for, you know, two little pieces in the front. And you gotta see when you pull the hair back, they're just two little pieces, and you can kind of manipulate them. So if you wanted them like here, you could. You wanted them over here, you could. You kind of meet it kind of halfway, you can also do that. You can also make them thicker or thinner, and I like the way this looks. You just make sure your headband is covering up the lace, and you can kind of like scrunch that to make it smaller to give a little bit of your forehead so it's not too far up. And with this one, I actually like it when the hair is more so pushed all the way back, opposed to how I usually like it flipped to the side. Baby's crying. It was even cooler. This one gives the vibe for the high bun. You can do a high bun or a high pony. Don't forget to take your finger and kind of like pull at the back to make sure that, you know, kind of camouflage what's going on back there. You don't really want to see a kitchen too much. And I like the way this look. You guys know my favorite look when it comes to these headband wigs is the high bun. And I don't know why, I just never thought to just pull out two pieces of hair from these headband wigs. Essentially, they're like quick weave wigs where you can kind of, you know, play with it and have a way to cover your hair when your hair underneath is not done, and have a 5-minute way of switching up your look without having to like worry about like if you have a good braid up, melting anything down or anything like that. I know for me, I wish this was around circa like 10 years ago. College days, I would have loved this. When I had my own apartment and I didn't have any money for lace wigs and frontals. I think frontals and lace wigs were just coming on the scene back then anyways. Like Trina was the only person I knew who had like lace wigs and lace frontals. I wish this was available then because I would have had a mean collection of headbands. And I love the fact that these are made with human hair, because back then we did have like the half wigs, but with those, like, you had to show your edges, and I never thought to just put a headband around it and show the ends. And of course those were synthetic hair, so they didn't last or hold up as well. So with this one, I could have been like, buy one and it literally lasts me like 6 months to a year and just build up a small collection, because back then I didn't have no money. And again, if you're in college or, you know, on your own out here and it's very hard, you can make one of these stretch for as long as you need, because it's very hard to keep up with lace. Once your lace tears, rips, acts up after a while, there's nothing you really can do to bring it back once it's gone. And it's good to have a wig or two like this in your collection for those in-between moments where maybe you're in between installs or just can't afford to get a lace frontal or don't know how to bond it down or whatever the case may be. So I'll have this one linked in the description box with all the details of everything I used. I really only put a little bit of edge control on my sideburns, and then I did use 2 products on the actual length of the hair. The first was the Tresemme product. It's about $3 or $4, and I like that, but I was like, why not just use my mousse? I did let it set for a while, and because I didn't use any water, it did get a little bit of a crunchy hold to it, which I don't mind for this look. But of course, if you don't want a crunchy hold, even if you're using a different wig, just go ahead and use water with this and it won't make the hold. Be sure again to check the description box for everything you need to know about this wig. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It'll help me out so much. I'm Ashley Bedeck if you're tuning in for the first time, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!